We're now on the expenses page. There are two main sections here: operating expenses and non-operating costs. In the operating expenses section, you'll enter the real costs of running the property, things like property taxes, insurance, CAM fees, and more. One important field to note is management fees. You can choose to enter this either as a dollar amount, as a percentage of the effective gross income, or as a percentage of the gross scheduled rent. Remember, you can rename any of these fields to match your underwriting style, and even reorder them to control how they appear in your final offering memorandum. You can add additional expense items by clicking the Add Operating Expense button, or delete any rows that aren't applicable to your property. The net operating income, NOI, is calculated automatically. It's the difference between your effective potential income and the total operating expenses. Next, we have the non-operating costs section. These are costs not directly tied to daily property operations. Non-operating recurring costs are ongoing expenses that fall outside typical operations, like recurring legal or admin fees. Non-operating one-time costs are just that: one-time expenses such as major capital improvements or initial legal setup costs. You can add entries under each category using the Add buttons provided. And for one-time costs, you can adjust the number of years those costs are distributed across by clicking the plus or minus button. As always, you can rename and reorder any fields in this section to match your underwriting preferences or how you'd like them to appear in your reports. Don't forget, you can set a growth rate for each operating or recurring non-operating cost. This allows the system to automatically project the expense values across future years in the cash flow analysis. And that's it.